Welcome back to the mill. It's another beautiful day, no rain, so we're going to get some milling done today. We've got an 11-foot long pine log. We're going to mill up some more boards from a horse's stall. So let's get started.
Here I am getting the mill ready for our first cut. I'm checking the water, making sure the water's running to keep the blade lubricated and engaging the blade itself. I'm eyeballing it for our first flitch cut. Hopefully I'll have a bearer today. He'll remove it for me and I don't have to work so hard. You can see how easily the mill moves with a slow, steady turn of the crank. Once I get this first cut, it'll give us a flat area that is level, and we'll flip the log so we can make other cuts that'll be nice and level. And there's my farrier. He's a good guy, helping me out today. And as you see, the mill moves back very easily on the tracks. Very little effort. Here's my bearer and me flipping the log so we have the flat surface down. That'll give us a nice level area and flat area for the next cut. Here we are, we're continuing to flip this log 180 degrees flat side down. That gives us a nice flat area for the next cut. Here we are, we're putting up the clamps on the other side of the log so that it holds the log steady so we can make our next cut. Here I am making my second cut on this log. That'll also be a flitch that my bearer is removing for me. The next cut will be an actual piece of lumber, and he will move it to the trailer for me. We're rotating the log 90 degrees so that the flat surfaces will now be vertical. We're going to put the log clamps on the other side of the logs to hold it up, and the orange log supports on this side will hold it vertical. Here I'm making the third flat spot on the log, which is also another flitch. My bearer here is going to remove it for me. Thank you. I'm also removing the rest of the bark. There he goes. Here we are rotating the log again 180 degrees. My bearer is helping me. This will put the last rounded area on top so we can cut this log into a cant. Here I am cutting my last flitch. The bearer will remove it for me. Here we are rotating the cant 90 degrees, so we now have a 12-inch wide as opposed to a 12-inch tall cant. That way we can cut 1x12s as opposed to 1x10s. Here I am helping roll the log, and I didn't even put my shovel down. Our son Michael's in for the weekend. He's helping us out on the mill. I'm making my first cut here, a 1x12, nice board. There's a tank on top of the mill. It holds our Murphy's oil soap and water mixture. It keeps our blade lubricated so that the mill runs a little more smoothly. We work great as a team. You can see my son is shoveling to keep us from tripping over the sawdust and keeping the area clear. He's also moving the supports for us down so it makes sure that the blade doesn't hit the supports. There's my husband. He's pulling the boards off for me and stacking them on the trailer. Here's my husband and my son. They've rolled the cant 180 degrees. This allows us to put the supports down on both sides. There are little knobs on the track of the mill that hold the cant in place. Now we are able to cut all the way down to 1 inch of the bottom of the cant. My son is working very hard keeping the mill up and clean so we can continually move smoothly. We're going to continue to cut 1x12 boards, and my husband at the other end, he will be removing my boards and putting them on my trailer for me, stacking them very neatly so I can decide what I want to use for what. Now it's just a process of cutting the last few of my boards and getting them stacked on the trailer. I've made my final cuts. I'm pulling the mill head back now. My bearer is going to stack the last 2 boards on the mill for me. He's going to put them on the trailer. My son is putting all the supports back down where they belong. and he's going to continue to clean up. With the day's milling done, only thing left to do is to clean up, put everything back where it goes, cover the mill, and look at all the lumber that we got. I want to check it out and see what we can use for the things I need and some things maybe I don't need, maybe some interesting projects. We'll continue to finish cleaning up and putting everything away, and it was a great day in milling. It was a great day milling. Keep an eye out for the next video.
Welcome back to the mill. Another beautiful day, no rain, so we're back on the mill. We're going to mill us an 11-foot long pine log, some more boards for my horse's stall. No. Welcome back to the mill. It's another nice day, no rain, thank goodness. We're going to mill an 11-foot long pine log. I did that bad.